Did you ever wonder where Valentine's actually came from? I did. What was the real story behind it? Well, I've just figured out, I'm just like shell-shocked. I didn't know this at all. So grab a brew, because today I'm investigating a little bit of the history around February the 14th and the man who might be behind it, right? So I've got my notes. So we're going to welcome Mr. Valentine's to the table today. And I've got my lovely cards, okay? So, and I forgot the name of it. I thought I'd do the Mythic Tarot. I thought it's setting. Why, you say? Why? Well, of course. We're going back in time to ancient Rome. Let me move my typing gear away. So it's around 227 AD to investigate Mr. Valentine. I'm going to kill it, I know. Valentinus. Now, keep in mind, we're doing this for entertainment purposes and exploring. It's not factual evidence. We're just gonna wing it, guys. We're gonna just see what the cards brings out today. So yes, we're gonna look at it. So I'm curious. I'm curious about this guy. There's a lot going on with this guy. Bless his cotton socks and his soul. So, hi, soul seekers. Welcome. My name is Kerry Ann. I'm your intuitive tarot reader today. Before we begin the tarot spread, I know I can delay. Let me tell you what I found out. Parts of it, right? Okay, so do your own investigation by all means. Everything will be time stamped so you can go directly to the readings if you so wished, right? So I got my notes. The history, right? The case of Valentinus, the outlaw. Did you know he was an outlaw? Yes. So Valentinus was a politic alligator who defied Emperor Claus the second, or two, he's got like 2 degrees, banning marriage. He operated an underground wedding circuit in a candlelight basement for soldiers who were legally forbidden from marrying. The 3 stages execution, this is partly where it's sad, really. His sentence was brutal, intended to make an example of him. He endured a 3-part execution, beating, stoning, and finally decapitation on February the 14th, 270 AD. Quite cruel that we celebrate Valentine's when a guy has been like brutally killed, like on that way. Yeah. The miracle in the cell. Whilst imprisoned, he reportedly befriended Julia, the blinded daughter of his jailer. Now, see, it's just like gets twisted, doesn't it? Twists and turns. Legends claims he restored her sight, but records suggest he served as her tutor, teaching her history and arithmetic, maybe maths, maybe in his final days. The final document, the evening before his death, he wrote a final message to Julia. He signed it, "From your Valentine," a declaration of faith and friendship, not a romantic overture, apparently. Well, we'll see. Shall we see what we got? So I thought, why not come away from music for a little bit, and I like to go into like the urban legends and history and all that aspects. So I don't get to do that very often. So I thought, well, this is a great time. As always, you know, if you know me, you know that I like to do these kind of investigations. So now we're going to open prayer. Spirit, divine guides and ancestors, we ask for your protection and presence as we open this space. We clear the energy and now invite the truth of the past. Grant us clarity, sight and open heart. May the story of Valentinus be told with his honour, and may the wisdom of the tarot as a bridge between his soul and ours. Let only messages of the highest good come through today. And what we know, we want to, let's see if he's willing to tell his story. Let's see if I can channel his energy or spirit's energy to come through to do that. Okay, so here we go. So I bought this as well. So I'm not quite sure what I want to do with that yet, but I thought I'll put it up to the table just in case, because I like to be nosy. So we're going to start with the why. I mean, I love a good rebellious. You know, I got a bit of rebellious myself. So the secret rebel. We're starting in the why. We're looking to the man and his defied. No, I can't say the word. Look, you're just gonna get what you're gonna get. A script and my cards and my intuition. Yeah, so it's not all scripted. Right, the Emperor's shadow. What was the real reason? Right, so we're going to go into the Emperor first. So what was the real reason the Emperor banned the marriages? Was it fear, control, or something else? Now, allegedly, he said basically that it was because, I mean, it's the same with certain like football and all that lot. They try to put you off having, you know what, because they say it affects the game. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But okay, but let's have a look at the Emperor's shadow. What was the real reason the Emperor banned the marriages? What was the real reason? Was he just spiteful? Ooh. Do you know what? This is kind of like, as soon as I seen the Four of Coins, it was almost like he didn't want, it was kind of, he wanted them to be focused on, and save their energy for, he just, oh, there's a bit of a mixed bag going on here. So partly what the Emperor was saying, allegedly, was true. He wanted them to focus on the soul of winning, the soul of he didn't want, but there was another aspect. I don't feel like this Emperor liked other people to be happy. I don't feel like there was an underlining, because I've got the High Priestess here, right? There was an underlining. It wasn't out of fear. He was self-centered. He was selfish. Yeah, I just feel like an arrogancy with him and self-centered. He wanted it. He wanted it all from himself. So he wanted the glory. He felt like, I don't know. I might be wrong with this, but he felt like women were beneath him. Or maybe he felt threatened by women, because we've got the High Priestess and the Nine of Cups. He didn't want the distraction. He wanted them focused. But there was so what was the hidden element? What was the hidden element behind it? We got threes. He's seen women as a distraction. He's seen women as a distraction. You need to be like it. So if I was going to say anything, I would say it's more about control. He didn't want to lose this control. If they're distracted from something else. But it's almost like he didn't want others to be happy either. or find their own happiness. There's pain from a previous encounter with him, and it kind of like affected his outlook on things and his attitude towards women. He didn't have a very good attitude towards women at all. With the 9 of Swords. So it was from personal experiences as well. But I do see an element of control. I want you to myself. I don't want you outwardly focusing on anything else. Maybe he would feel that they wouldn't be fully in the game. A bit like football, isn't it? So why did Valentine's risk everything? Why did he risk everything? Why did he risk everything? No, hang on. I'm just like intrigued here with, I'm still stuck with the Emperor at the minute. Let's go back. Sorry, guys. Right. Okay. Show me a yes. Can you see it yet? Oh, hang on. You can't see it very well, can you? There you go. Show me a yes. What do you mean no? Show me a yes. Thank you. Show me a no. Show me a maybe. Show me a maybe. Thank you. And rephrase. It's not very much in the middle, is it? And a rephrase. Bit shaky, sorry guys. Rephrase. Yeah. Is my name Kerry Ann? Do I have 10 billion children? What do you mean go around in a circle? I ain't got 10 billion graces. Right. Okay. So did the Emperor have a bad experience around women? Was it to do with the family? Was it the family dynamics? Was it the family dynamics that's going around? So it's not given a straight answer. No. Okay. Maybe I'd need to give it time. Such an impatient person I am. Yeah. That's so funny. Right. Okay. What was I going to say? So it wasn't the family. So was it someone he loved? Yeah. Did he get hurt by this person? Yeah. So I think his attitude was down to the dynamics of like, he knew the impact it could have on, they wouldn't be full focus, but he was selfish. There was pure selfish reasons behind it. It wasn't so much that we need to win. It was, I don't know. I didn't get the ick from him. I just got a very insecure man. That's what I felt. A very insecure man. Right. So why did Valentine's risk everything? Why did he risk everything? Why did Valentine's bless his cotton socks? Why did he risk everything? Two of Coins. He didn't feel it was fair. He felt like a lot of people that they were blindsided. Why I see that? I see the cloud around the eyes. So he didn't see it. It wasn't fair. Everybody had the right to have a love. He didn't want others have regrets as well. So I feel like he felt like it was blindsided there. In fact, he felt it'd have a reverse effect. Whereas if they've got someone that is waiting for them, they're more kind to remember what they're fighting for. He believed women had a purpose just as much as a purpose in this, because we got the Queen of Swords. So he believed in combining people together in marriages. We got the Six of Cups and the Two of Cups. It's just like, we need to balance this out. I believe it's blindsided here. He was he was picking up the rightful energy of the Emperor, to be fair. And if you think of past, you know, this Emperor's bruised from the past. He's not thinking clearly. Women have a right to be a part of this as well. So it was cutting edge. He wanted to cut through that and stop the blindsided of that. What was his inner compass telling him? This is broken. This is not right. This is broken. This is damage. This is damage control. They deserve to be seen. They deserve to be seen. They don't deserve to be broken. He wanted to give people a stability here, where they can put their vows into place, and it will give them more of a purpose than degrading them and taking away their option. So his inner compass was saying, this is just going to create more pain in the long run. We need something more spiritually connected here to keep them grounded so they can come back home. What did he feel in those moments of the secret ceremonies? What did he feel in those moments of the secrets ceremony? Oh. He valued it. He's seen it as an island of people can be independent. He nurtured this, and it gave him a quiet quality of stability. So he really believed in what he was doing was the right thing to do here. And he was willing to take the risk for it. He valued women. I see value in women. He didn't, if you look at the card here, you can see that money is being shown to him, but he's not really showing an interest in it. But he's got that fruits of labor, that fruitaceous labor of everything I need. So he's seen it as his life purpose, bringing people together, bringing connection together. And I also feel like, he valued females, and what that's what I feel. Right, the miracle, right? So this is the miracle of the cell, in the cell. Now we're going to look at the downfall in his final days, right? The jailer's daughter, what was the energy between them? What was the energy between them? Remember, this is all allegedly, not facts. We're just looking through the eyes of the tarot. And my intuition. So, what was the energy between them? Ooh, strong. They connected quickly, them two. I think they inspired each other. He was drawn to her. He was drawn to her very quickly. He'd seen something in her. Not only vulnerability, but something like his sparkling inside. He was attracted to her. I feel like he was attracted to her. The energy was very passionate. They were very passionate in what they did. So this happens very quickly. Yeah. Okay. Did he truly restore her sight? Did he truly restore her sight? Maybe spiritually he did. Did he restore her sight? No, but I think he did spiritually. I think he brought up the imbalance that there was. Why I say this? Because we've got the Two of Cups that are coming together, yeah, and then the Ten of Wands, that like what stuff that's weighing things down, yeah, and then the Sun, which is exposure. So I think he exposed a lot for her. So it changed her mindset on how she viewed things and how she's seen things. And it changed the fact of like the view on relationships as well. What was the view change of the relationships? Just pull one card. The deception. Coming away from the deception of expectations with the Ten of Wands here into more of a foundation. I tell you, he valued women. And he's seen that spark. I wonder if they had like arranged marriages as well back then. I know some places do. I don't know. Okay. Right. Did he feel regret? Or was it a sense of peace? Did he feel regret? You know, after, because obviously, you know. Did he feel regret? It was worth the risk. It was worth the risk. At the time I felt empty. I did feel empty, but I was willing to take the risk. It was worth it. It was worth the risk. So no, I don't think he felt regrets with it. There may have been times when there was a bit of self-doubt and stuff. But he was a rebel. A rebel without a cause. He was a rebel. Very connected to the feminine energy as well. So I feel like he was, as a union, he valued both parts, men and women. Yeah. So I don't think there is a sense of peace with him. What I'm getting for the vibration and with the full card. Yeah, it was worth the risk. There was times when I questioned it. Am I doing the right thing? But the risk was worth it to me. Okay. What was the true intentions behind the famous letter? What was the true intentions behind the famous letter? Ooh. I think he wanted to not her forget what they built on, what they committed to at the time. Okay, he wanted to give her encouragement. So it feels like he wanted to make changes. He wanted to make some changes. So he comes across a bit of like not a preacher, but like he wanted change in the attitude around relationships and stuff, okay? And he didn't want that to go to waste. So there was really value. I don't feel like they had a relationship. There was definitely some form of attraction there and some spark that was going on with them. But the overall is he was, maybe because she was the emperor's daughter, maybe he felt she might have had some collateral. Maybe. But the purpose of it was, don't forget the work that we put in, the commitment that we did. That's like, this is a lot. This was like, to me, like, if we're looking at it like we are looking at it spiritually, but we got 3 major arcana cards in the purpose of it. This was meant to influence her in some way. I mean, did she make changes? I don't know. Didn't get that far within the history books. Let me know in the comments if you know. So, yeah. Right, we're going to do step 3, but I'm going to bring these cards together because this is about you now. We're going to do a final you. So, the birth of the legend, the final message for you. Right, okay. How did his death become the birth of Valentine's Day? That's too many. So, how did his death become the birth of Valentine's Day? Ace of Cups. Look at that. It was bringing the whole profound love, the love affair, a start of it. It transformed something in people. So, like I said, it served a purpose. Not a very nice purpose, but bless him, going for all that. He did have an impact on people. He did. Well, obviously it has, because it's in we got it all in the encyclopedia, the information, parts of the information. So how did his death become the birth of Valentine's? Right, okay, I'm going to throw this out. I know that there's other stories to do with the Valentines as well, but it was a starting point. It was like, you know, like the ripple effect. You get like the ripple effect. I feel he was part of that ripple effect. So I don't feel he was necessarily the start of it, but he certainly put a ripple into the land of emotions here. That it was okay to have, you know, to care, and it was okay to protect what you truly love as well. So what is the spiritual advice for those who seek in love today? So what is the spiritual advice for those seeking love today? I'm getting hot now. It's getting hot. Take the risk, says the one who runs away. Queen of Wands. Right, see, I'm getting hot and the wands are there. It's almost like I'm getting that we need to take more of a risk here and bring more passion back into relations. Tell the men. Tell the men. Isn't that funny though? The hangman, the sacrifice. We need to sacrifice our okay, got it. You know, the emperor in the ego. You need to sacrifice that ego, like and be a bit more risk taking in it. Stop over analysing it. Right, got you. Okay, because it's not doing you any good. We've got the King of Swords, but the King of Swords is reversed. So that's coming across arrogancy, removing the arrogancy of like, you know, this is the spiritual vice. I think because people have been so hurt and we've got expectations is run too high maybe, that we need to sort of like really wash that away a little bit and go by the true feeling on how we're feeling. Okay, a direct message from his soul to the soul seekers who's watching. Seven of Cups. Let go of the confusion and feeling empty. Give yourself time to get to know yourself, study, work hard, listen to your own lamp, inner pump, you know, not lamp, what they call it. Guy is like, I hate this when my brain goes to the Hermit card. So it's like he's got a lamp. Soul seeker, innit? Oh, with the Page of Cups. But to me, that I look at that card, it's like forgiveness. Forgive what has happened. Release that pain of confusion and emptiness. To know that they, you know, these people that you have been involved with and things haven't worked out, they're not the right people for you. But don't let it eliminate what you truly want in life. Use it as a power source, knowing what you want, you know. So reversing the victim mentality, and I ain't pointing no fingers because, you know, we've all been there. Why did they do this? Why is it always me? Been there, done that. Wore the t-shirt billions of times. So I get it. But this is about like accepting that this, if it's leading to confusion, if you're confused about the person and they're not really giving out clear indications they want to be with you and they want to, you know, male or female, you know, it doesn't matter. You know, whatever gender you are, it doesn't matter. This is like a Pacific to say, if it's running on empty and it's causing confusion, then you listen to that. That is your answers, yeah? That is your, you know that it's not making you feel good. So step away from that. And I know that's not easily said and done. I know that. You know, but don't, this is not about, is this just me? It just means that they're not fitting with you. So they will, his message is he wants you to step into your own power source of knowing what's right for you. And if they don't fit it, then they don't fit it, okay? Yeah, look, 5 of Wands. If it's more, it's not worth the fight. It's not worth the fight. Go where you feel emotionally content, where you feel safe, where you feel secure. Yeah, if you get the ick, if you get some, this doesn't feel right, blah, 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 then that's your inner compass calling out and saying that you need, that it's time to move away from that. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it as that. What do you think, guys? Yeah, let's do a closing down prayer. Yeah, so we you know, very interesting. Some of it was a bit, I got to be honest, I was a bit like, huh? Hopefully it made sense to you, you know, and I'll probably look back on it afterwards. You know, I thought it'd be a bit different to the music scene, because I've been doing a lot about the music, so this is, you know, it's a bit of a break, isn't it? So, Spirit, thank you for the insights and shared the light case upon this ancient story. We honour the sacrifice of those who came before us and the courage it takes to stand for love. As we close this circle, we release the energy of the past. May the wisdom we found together stay in our hearts, but may any heavy energy remain behind. We walk forward in peace, protected and grounded, and so it is. So what did you think of it? Like, I mean, I was really intrigued with the 10 of Cups go for the emotional fulfillment here. And yeah, he seemed like a really cool guy, actually. I could have a cup of tea with him. I would quite happily have a cup of tea with him and set the world to rights. Yeah, so yeah, the story of the rebel, you know, rebel priest. Very interesting. So I'm gonna do a bonus reading. I'm not quite sure what tarot deck to use, to be fair. I was gonna use this, but it's a bit of a quirky, it's another one that's going into the history of like the Valentines. So it's got a bit of like sass. You know, I like sass. So a bit different to the love, right? So, but so we'll see. I could do this deck, or I could do another deck, which is a bit more, I might put both of them on the table and see which one I get drawn to do. I've got my Oracle Dark cards ready to pull. So I'm going to stop waffling now. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this Valentine's. I enjoyed it. I was quite surprised what came up. Were you? And if you have stayed, send me a heart. I would appreciate it. I need some loving too. So give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, until next time, I'll see you on the other side, my soul seekers. I love you loads, and take care. Oh, that came out. That was unexpected. Take care, and I'll see you soon.